Good morning, Gemini, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of June the 2nd to the 8th, 2024. Also, the new moon in Gemini as well, and this is in your sign. I've already cut your decks, and I've shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date, June the 2nd, 2024. So let's dive right in. All right, we are starting off here with the 10 of Wands. Very beautiful card. So I got some burdens on your shoulders, and they have been heavy. They have been heavy. So this is going to look different for every one of you because this is a general reading, but maybe you've been having some stressful times, but this is all for the good, right? You have planted these seeds. This is something that you have been working on, and you have been working hard to yield a crop, like metaphorically. So you're working towards a goal. You planted seeds and you did your job in order of nurturing your crop, tending to it, weeding it, and now you're harvesting it. Okay, and so you've got a really good crop here. Like whatever it is that you're working on or you're putting your energy in, it has proven to be fruitful, and you're being now reciprocated really well for the energy that you put into growing whatever it is that you're growing. So it is quite heavy on your shoulders, but you're almost done here, okay? The 10 of Wands is the end of a chapter. So now you're going to be reaping the benefits and enjoying the benefits of the seeds you have sown. On a normal Rider-Waite deck, the gentleman is collecting the wands, just like she's collecting the flowers here, and he is taking them to his house, and now he's going to enjoy the fruits of his labor. So it's just a little bit longer that you need to carry this burden, whatever it is, but you're almost home, you're almost done harvesting everything, and then soon you're going to be able to start a new chapter, because this is the end of enjoying the fruits of your labor, reaping the benefits of what the seeds you have sown. All right. Next, we have the moon. So this is a really good indication. This is the new moon in Gemini. It's happening on the 6th of June. And this is what I'm getting here is that since your new chapter here, since your old chapter, like this is the 10, so that's the signifying of the end of a chapter here, end of a period of time, end of a cycle. What do you want your next cycle to be? What kind of seeds are you going to be planting now during this new moon that's happening in Gemini? Gemini is all about, excuse me, it is an air sign. It's about communication, research, getting the facts. What kind of new projects, or what is your new? It's about the twins. What kind of new chapter do you want to start planning for? Because this last one is done now. You're approaching the end, and now new moons are a perfect opportune time to plant seeds for what you want, for intentions and what you want to manifest in this next chapter of your life. Jupiter is also entering Gemini. It's already in Gemini, actually. So this is going to amplify anything that you're putting your energy into. It's going to expand it. It's a great benefic. He's going to bring luck and expansion to whatever it is that you're pursuing here, Gemini. So pay attention to your dreams and know that you need to just keep going with whatever it is that you're doing. You're doing a really good job. You look at all of the goodness that you have reaped out of this last chapter. What is your next chapter going to look like? Maybe also utilizing the symbolism of the full moon here as well. shedding things and maybe doing a purging in your house, in your environment. And as you do it as a ritual, and you know, clean out your house, wash your floors, dust, get rid of things in your closet that you don't use anymore. Clean under your bed, get that energy flowing, get rid of the old in order to make room for the new energy. So you're shedding, you're purging things that do not serve you anymore in order to make way for this new chapter, this new energy, and make room for the seeds that they're going to be planting during this new moon to nourish and to nurture it with this new energy coming in. You're not going to have this heavy burden on your shoulders for much longer. So where are you going to put your energy in now after? And then we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, you see how this building here? So the Four of Wands is a card that signifies celebration. Like you're going through like a portal here. So as you're finishing up this chapter and reaping all of the benefits of what you have sown, maybe you invested in some stuff and now you're reaping a profit, or you've just gotten a lot out of, it's been hard work, but now it's come to a culmination point and you're going to be celebrating. This is about parties. This is about celebrations. It could be marriage, but I'm not really feeling that right now. But you know, this is like a doorway. You're going into a new chapter. It's going to be a lot lighter, like no heavy burden on your shoulder. You see how they're just like, right? And with each chapter that you're finishing, you're adding another story to your life here. So you're adding stories to the building of your life. So what is the next story going to be for you, my dear Gemini? Because you're in a good place right now where I don't think you're even going to have to work that much harder than you did in the last chapter. Things are going to be flowing a little bit more for you. You're feeling a lot lighter, and it's going to be reflected in your outer world too. This reading's going by quite quickly, but that's okay. I don't make fluff just to fill time. Okay. Let's get some more cards here. With the Ten of Wands, yeah. Wheel of Fortune. What was I just saying about Jupiter? Jupiter's in Gemini. Jupiter rules the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor, but the wheel doesn't turn by itself. Jupiter turns the wheel when he sees that you've been putting in the hard work in yourself too. And he's meeting you in the middle. He's going to be removing this heavy load off your shoulders. And now you're going to be stepping into a lighter time of more celebration and more joy. Not that this wasn't a good chapter, because like you've reaped really good benefit. Like you're going to benefit from this in your next chapter. You're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor in this next chapter. But it's a lot lighter. I don't know how to explain this. Okay, you're just going to be feeling a lot lighter, like the burden has been lifted off your shoulders. Maybe it's responsibility. Maybe it's not having to look after certain, like responsibility. Some sort of responsibility is going to be lifted off your shoulder, and you're starting this new chapter more light. The wheel is turning in your favor, and this is going to be proving life is going to be getting easier for you. And you're going to be able to spend more time doing other things, perhaps pursuing some hobbies, perhaps, or something like that. Things that bring you joy. All right. And the Wheel of Fortune is another 10 card. You see? So this is the end, you're reaching the culmination point. You're reaching the end of one chapter, and you're going to be starting a new chapter. You're going through a portal of change. Portal of change. That's a good name for this. Yep. And you're stepping into Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, she is the most resourceful queen in the entire deck out of all the court cards. She can, if things don't work out, so there might be some bumps, there might be some hiccups, okay? Because on the, or maybe you have been experiencing them already. You're almost at this end point and maybe you're getting some resistance, okay? Because on a normal Rider-Waite deck, there is the moon, there's a water, right? And then there's like a path going towards the mountains, which is your goal. That's your end point. That's where you want to go. And then there's these ominous pillars that are on the death card as well. And those indicate our obstacles. And you have to like walk through them to get to the mountains. It kind of reminds me of the Oracle, the Southern Oracle or something in the Never-Ending Story, where Atreyu needs to go past the oracles. There are these two sphinxes, like the two ominous towers here. And all of these heroes have tried to go through that passage between the two sphinxes. They're staring down at this path. And you need to be confident and your heart needs to be pure, and you can't question yourself. You need to be sure of yourself to go through this path. And many heroes, all of them, die because they start questioning their true nature and their integrity as they walk through this path. And as soon as they have this self-doubt, or the sphinxes feel that you're not worthy to go through this, they open their eyes and they kill them with a laser. So Atreyu you need to keep going down this path and do not doubt yourself. Despite any obstacles that might be coming right at the end before you break through to the other side of this new chapter. You are so resourceful, Gemini. That is who the Queen of Pentacles is. She can she figures out ways to do things that maybe are not conventional. She thinks outside the box. So think outside yourself and think outside the box and dig deep into your resourcefulness as you go through this path and are met with a little, right before you break through, there's going to be some resistance. This is like the theme, right? To make sure that you believe in yourself. You have to keep going. Do not turn around. And with the Four of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so it's been stressful. It's been stressful. Maybe you are at this culmination point and the universe is trying to test you to see, you have to put your heels in the ground and keep going. Okay, and these obstacles, don't let them get you in this final obstacles, this final test before you break through and go through that portal into the new chapter. Dig your heels deep into yourself, into your strength, and know that you can do it. Do not fall into victim mentality. If you feel that you should have reached a point already and you haven't got there yet, or that there are obstacles or some sort of challenge is going to come up right before you break through at the end of this chapter or the end of this cycle and into the new one. So be the one. So on a normal Rider-Waite deck, there's a guy who's laying in his bed and he's in this never-ending nightmare. He wakes up and his life is a nightmare. He goes to bed, he has nightmares. But he has the power within himself to have to change his perspective on the situation. Life is happening for you, not to you. And everything that happens is made to challenge you to dig deep within yourself so you can realize your true potential and what your power really is, right? So on the guy's bed, there is a guy who's the aggressor with a knife trying to stab someone. And then there's the victim who's like, oh no. And he's not even trying to help himself. So pay attention to these obstacles, knowing that they are the final boss. It's the oracle. You need to know your worth, and you need to know that you can do it, and step into your integrity, step into your power, and walk through that path. Because on the other side of that path is this new chapter. On the other side of that obstacle, it's the universe seeing if you're serious about this new chapter. And if you feel like, if you're doubting whether or not you're worth it or not, like the oracle in the never ending story. Okay. You are worth it. You've done a lot of hard work. I know it sucks when the universe keeps testing us. I know. But you got this. All right. You're not a victim. You are very powerful, and you need to feel it and know it in your cells. And when you do that, and you face that last boss, that last obstacle, your whole new world is going to open up. Okay. We're going to end off with or like a motto for your week and for your new moon. So keep this in mind when you're going through your week, okay? I move through life knowing that I am safe, divinely protected and guided. Like I said before, things happen for you, not to you, okay? My consciousness is filled with healthy, positive, loving thoughts that reflect themselves in my experience, right? So if things are challenging, you have that final obstacle, that the resistance at the end of this chapter, your thoughts, right? Are you going to be the person that takes life by the horns and sees things as an opportunity to develop themselves more? Or are you going to see yourself as a victim of your external world? The choice is up to you. And what lies on the other side of this obstacle is beautiful. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Gemini, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week and your new moon in Gemini, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for your energy. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a good one.